What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to JK's Just a Podcast, your hump day helper. Grab your headphones, because this is definitely not safe for work.
Okay, obviously, that's a bad thing. If that act is caught, you want to think, if your mom's catching you doing what's already assumed that you do, that seems bad.
I just got a level of anxiety that only teenage me could ever relate to. It was like stress that I hadn't felt in probably 10 years.
Let's go full disclosure. Ever actually been caught before?
No.
Wow.
Not even once.
Yes.
Really?
Nice.
For sure.
I love that.
Wait, full act or
the episode gets no context. It's just like you have to assume.
No, exactly. Full on.
Wow.
Full on. Just like careless, right? Didn't secure the operation. And there was an intruder.
That's right.
Wow.
How do you live that down?
But it wasn't bad. It wasn't like that video where it's like, I had a virus.
Okay. This is gonna give away what we were talking about. Though. Have you ever been busted watching porn though?
Or
been approached about it? Like, have you ever what's on? Like, let me see. Because I've had the let me see your history and fuck.
No.
Fuck.
No, my parents are chill and they're like, they know to let sleeping dogs lie.
It's like, it's been done.
For sure.
Like, it's being done. But, oh, man. But could you imagine? So, all right. What am I now? 25? So, 12, 13 years ago. Imagine, before getting that, let me see your search history, and then, having some of that. Now it's completely fine. This whole step fantasy thing is probably the most popular subgenre on Pornhub. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it is. It's literally one of the top genres.
By a show of hands, it doesn't tickle anyone here's fancy, but people watch it. You people. Did you put your hand up?
Look, this is a judgment-free zone. I don't fucking appreciate you coming at me like that, putting me on the spot. But yeah, so you can
on anyway.
I don't appreciate you coming on me like that. But no, straight up, you can imagine back before all this shit was popping, having to explain that shit.
That would have been pretty.
Dude,
I'm blessed.
Pretty awkward.
Dude,
I wish we could whip out, but you've seen that little video of that kid who gets confronted by his mom. It's not but it's a sound clip. He's like, I was downloading a game and I got scared, so I stood up and my pants fell down and I was getting a virus.
Oh my god!
Have you seen it?
I've heard it. Yeah, I've heard it.
Fuck.
It's the audio version of you seen that video of that kid who got a bong shipped to his house and he has to explain to his mom what the fuck it is.
So good,
Dude.
Mom, it's just a flower vase.
I got you a vase.
That's quick though.
Mom, it's just a vase.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
And she's
Your
like,
mom's gotta be
that's
ignorant.
not a vase, Steven. And he's like, no, Mom, it's a vase.
That shit's she's got to be ignorant.
It's for you.
The worst part.
Could you imagine, dude? He comes downstairs the next day. There's fucking a bouquet of roses and shit, middle of the kitchen table.
He's playing the long game.
No. The worst part, man. The worst part is that his sibling is just standing there filming it all, just I don't even care.
Speaking of siblings filming stuff,
I did this to you.
Are we back to this?
No. So no, you remember back when we were kids, that Greatest Freakout shit came out? That kid who just
yeah. That was all fake.
Dude, yeah, it's fake. Sorry.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Sorry,
I know
kids.
what you're talking about now.
Yeah, do you really? Or are you just fucking with me?
No, I was really late to the game there, but I figured it out.
So it's just the kid who's
World of Warcraft, right?
Yeah, who's I'm not sure if he's got something wrong with him. If he does, cool. But it was. I think it's fake because there's no way. Either way, he uploaded a new one. There's a new one up. Go check that shit out. It's literally at this point, it's one a year.
Really?
Yeah.
But he's an adult now. He's probably older than us.
Oh, he's fully an adult. Yeah, he's probably our age almost. If not, in the ballpark.
Is he getting mad at taxes? What?
Dude, it's he gets into a fight with his girlfriend, and I'm like, first of all, you got a girlfriend, dude? Jesus Christ. And it's a dead giveaway that it's fake because one of his videos that I saw a while back is him getting a tattoo, and he can't sit through it.
Yeah,
I saw
he
that
literally
one too.
it's the smallest thing, and he can't sit through it.
Yeah.
But when in this news video, he's got this big piece here, and I'm like, yeah, all right. that was probably the worst thing for the artist.
That's a crazy thing to like. I don't know. How do you bring yourself to portray such a bitch on the internet?
I know.
I think the worst one was when he got the his dad bought him a truck.
Oh fuck!
I think it was like a at the time like a brand new like 1500 or something like that.
Something dope.
Yeah,
And
they're wealthy.
And he gets so pissed off because it's not like the Mustang or whatever it is that he wanted. So he like takes his skateboard to the windshield or something, and he just like starts like just having a full blown jammer. And his mom's like, "No, stop."
She's the classic like, what are we gonna do with him kind of mom. Like,
well,
you're like, dude,
he's going on again.
What even is this family? Like, we get their whole. It's a fucking sitcom. Like, it's weird. It's so weird.
You know what this is? Episode 19.
19, baby. 6 minutes. Well, probably about 5 minutes in. Just about it. All right. Welcome back, guys. Thanks for coming. Episode 19, hosted by two of your favorite average Joes, plus another Joe.
What's up?
Welcome, Joe.
I'm not Joe, but hey.
Yeah, how's it going? Welcome back to the podcast where we spoil fucking Endgame.
No, don't do that.
I don't even know if I could if I tried.
Pretty sure.
I mean, does spoiling it by saying people die, is that a spoiler?
Okay, yo, I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen the shit either, man.
So why would you want to spoil it?
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, so then how are we supposed to spoil it if none of us have seen it?
Was the point. Fucking joke. Just...
Bad
Good
joke.
Lord.
Bad joke.
Dude, no. How badly do you want to see it? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Dude, I don't know, man. It's like
Like,
having,
could you live with not seeing
it's like having a collection of books and you don't really have that much interest in having them, but you'd be like, there's another one I just want to have it on the shelf. If you look in that bookshelf right there, you have all 12 Series of Unfortunate Event books. Have I read all of them? No. I've read 3 of them.
There's also a Goofy book in there. I just saw that.
Yeah, dude. I got Dr. Seuss. I got the anthology.
Donald Duck.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. That's a good read, I heard, actually.
I'm reading a fucking crazy book right now, man. I'm big into space.
Goosebumps? Oh, space, sorry.
Neil deGrasse Tyson, that black dude. His book is sweet. I will lend it to you guys.
I'm
dude,
good, dude.
Welcome back to episode 19 of the book club talk.
I don't know what it is about
Take
that
it the
guy.
podcast book club.
That Neil deGrasse Tyson guy. He reminds me of like the astrology version of Bob Ross.
Astronomy.
Words are tough, okay?
Fuck, man.
Leave Joe.
I hate
alone.
when I try to sound smart. I just
Yeah,
sound
no,
dumb
actually.
as fuck.
Big words are big words, man. That's why I stick to the small ones. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, I got a good amount of data for my phone plan. Okay?
How much?
So 10 gigs.
How much data you got?
Fuck, 6.
Wow. Well, you don't leave the house, so I get it.
Right?
Oh, okay. Fuck you. Everywhere I go has Wi-Fi. I'm either at the house, here, or at work. And I usually have Wi-Fi. No, it's
So
6
the
gigs is
house,
good for me.
my
No,
house,
so-
or work.
My
Okay,
issue
so-
is I pay through the fucking roof for it. You pay less than me for 10.
How much?
How much? I don't know. 130.
One.
I don't know if I should 130. 130.
I'm 114. 140.
Really?
Which
For
is
10
my-
gigs.
Yeah,
So
which is
I
mine
also
minus
get 10 gigs. Guess how much?
How much?
Guess.
I don't want to guess.
72.
Well, you're about to,
$85.
you're about to flex on us right now.
$85.
I paid $9.99 a month for hot trash.
Spotify's daily mix playlists have just not been really that fire.
Shut up. You didn't even pay for it.
Yo. The ads? I keep it for the ads, man.
I almost
Yeah,
immediately
mid bench press, you're just fucking all right. I'm ready to go. Last rep, fucking Squarespace,
Hey, man.
dude. Like, it's so invasive.
All that positive information just keeps you going.
Well, you're cheap.
I am.
Like, come on, dude.
You know what, dude? I will save my $9.99 a month or
Being
whatever
in
it
the whip
is
with you is
and throw
tough.
it elsewhere.
What?
Being in the whip with you is tough.
Yo, pick an
man,
artist.
You can't
I
just,
can't.
You can't look up.
You can pick an artist. You can't.
Like, my mom
you can't
deals
pick,
with
You can't pick
Spotify the free
like
one.
a specific song. You can pick an artist.
That's
Dude.
So, with that being said, if there is a one specific song that like I am absolutely yearning to hear, YouTube's my
is
guy.
it racist that because he's getting a good deal, we're white guys, and he's not a white guy?
Does your haggling ability have anything to do with
Yeah.
it?
Are you just like on the phone there and you just
Not the case. The guy who sold me my phone plan, we went to high school with him, which is irrelevant, is a white man. Every single person working in that store was a white man. Maybe they just felt bad for me. Maybe that's what it is. I doubt it.
Yo, speaking of haggling.
Who's your provider?
I don't want to say this, man. This is
this is where dox whoever's
like,
fucking working there.
Yeah, like this is where like I'm gonna get made fun of because I'm with one of those like.
Oh, he's with like he's with
D-list.
D-list.
You're with Freedom.
I'm with
Freedom.
Freedom. Yeah.
What?
Fucking Freedom,
Those
dude.
D-list
What the
providers.
I can't even
hell?
think of the American equivalent to that.
Yo.
Fucking, I don't know.
It's okay.
Dial
It's
phones?
okay though because now I'm starting to get service in my house.
I love that. Imagine being with a carrier that doesn't even give you service in your own house.
It was
Damn,
tough for the first little bit, but you know I don't talk to people, and if I do, it's on Snapchat.
Everyone that I talk to is currently sitting in this room right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like I got 2 contacts. That's it. Well, 3, 4.
But yo,
My parents. They don't
segue.
text me though.
Speaking of, fuck. Speaking of haggling, so I told him the story. So I bought this phone case, right?
Unreal. Unreal.
Keith, you fucking, hello, hi.
I was gonna ask if we have anything planned for today.
No, fuck it, whatever. But no, that's so I bought this phone case for $15, haggled them down from $16.99, and I'm firm in my stance, saying I haggled for practice, and that's okay. That is my justification for it. He goes, it's $16.99, and I looked at him straight like full white woman and just went, ugh. I scoffed at the $16.99.
For that?
And so I go, can you do 15? He goes, do you have a screen protector? I'm like, yep, already got it. Just need the thing. Just need the case. He goes, 15. And then he punches in the 15 and it's $16.88 after tax. I'm like, I would have paid the exact same amount.
He was trying so hard.
I haggled him for the tax.
He was trying so hard to upsell you on the screen protector.
Dude, I know. And because he
like,
looked at it.
Nope.
He looked and he goes, there's not one on there. I'm like, yeah, I'm just that good at putting it on. There's one on there. Look.
That reminds me of, I was watching a Conan O'Brien special where he was doing
Man, I
shows
stopped watching that guy quick.
around the world, and he was in Israel, and he was at one of their markets, and his producer put him up for like haggling, because I guess that's what you can do there. And this poor like stand owner he's picking up stupid fucking cheap shit. Just like guitars with like an Israeli flag on it and like dumb shit. He's like, how much do you want for this? And he'd be like, oh, $80. $80 for this fucking piece of shit? And he's like, this poor guy running, he's like, why are you yelling?
See, haggling's one thing, but just completely demeaning someone's hard work. It's just like,
Yeah.
Did you make this fucking piece of shit?
this thing is garbage. Look at this. Oh, wow. Was that me or was that you?
It's usually
That
me,
was
but
you.
for once that was you.
Yeah.
Oh, oops. Oops.
This dude's just out here trying to run his business, and Conan's just like,
Shitting all over
Nope.
it.
It's all in the name of good fun. I think it was obviously all skit, but like,
not so much for dude who's running the shop. He's gonna go home, and his wife's like, "You're such a disgrace."
his name was aggressively Israeli. Like it was Shlomo.
Nice.
Shlomo.
Moving forward, but also going back. So
Sorry, what?
we've been talking about James Charles a lot lately.
Go on.
Continue. Anyway, so no, I stumbled across this clip of Joe Rogan of all people finally discovering who James Charles is. And I mean, okay, Joe Rogan as a person, like never one to bullshit or like beat around the bush about a subject, which made this so much more funny because he's told about this guy because his daughters love him. But he looked at it in the way he was talking about it was the most old guy way of talking about things. It was so good. He's like, yeah, so I heard of this guy the other day because my daughters are just obsessed with him. And it's just this little gay fella. That right there, I'm like, dude,
Here we go.
sounds so old.
Still no slurs, so we're okay.
It's like this gay fella. And he's like 20 years old. He's super young. He's like 20. And he's just like this makeup artist, or he just does these makeup tutorials. And he's like, I walk into my living room the other day and my daughter is cackling at the TV. And the dude's like, well, does he do like comedy? And Joe's like, no, not even a little bit. And I'm like, I don't know. I've seen a video. He's like not a funny guy. Lyle, could you fuck? God damn it.
I'm sorry, I got like a foot of
rewind
cable
a
here.
bit. So he's not a funny guy.
No, he's not comedy's not his lane anyways. It's not like what he's going for.
It's just like his style of talking is funny.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel.
I've not ever seen a video of his with dictation or anything.
No. But no, I
You've
just
seen his videos?
But he pops up all the time on everyone else's feed. People talk about him on
the extent of what you've seen is I think the clip I showed you of his voice of like his doing his intro.
Yeah, but
I
I forget that even.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just listen to him. I fucking nailed it. So there you go. The funniest part of that to me was just Joe calling him a gay fella. And I just thought that was kind of old timey.
This gay fella.
This just gay fella. I don't know.
Is there a way that he could use like a really old timey jargon but not be rude?
But not be offensive? I don't think so because they kind of are synonymous with each other. Are they not?
This fancy little fanny
careful.
bandit.
Okay, I was like, fuck, dude. I don't know. When you go off cuff like that, I get so nervous.
Careful.
Yeah, careful. Jesus
you are
Christ.
so close to being pulled the plug on.
Just fucking boom right there. Anyways, okay. What direction do we want it? What?
Was it last week that you guys were talking about fighting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess
Why, did you get in a fist fight?
I'm at a no. Okay,
Since
so
then?
I'm like a week late for this, but it only
Call back to last week.
it happened this weekend. So I
You
went
found
to
the 6'6" guy from the Roxy.
No, I didn't. Thank God. No. So I went to this birthday party for a friend of mine, and there was like two different groups of people there, and he's like a firefighter, so it was a bunch of like fire dudes. And
Bunch of fire dudes.
fire
in one
dudes.
room.
No, they're all super chill. But like about 3/4 into the night, we're playing beer pong, and as
Can I make a prediction?
yeah, of course.
Did the fire dudes start the shit?
One of them did. So
This is a safe zone.
they're
Go
playing
ahead.
they're playing pong, right? And like as one does when playing pong,
Make up your own rules.
chirps are thrown.
Lose.
No.
Mike, lose,
Chirps are
and
thrown.
Mike-
Chirps are thrown. I'm not even playing.
Yeah, you got to get in the other.
I'm not even playing, but I'm throwing hell at chirps.
No, I'm not even playing. I'm not even throwing chirps. I'm just chilling.
He's
on the
a fly on
sidelines.
the wall.
From
Yeah,
the sideline.
I'm chilling on the sidelines, and two of the guys from around this area that we're friends with, one of them is like looking at these two dudes that they're playing against, and it's two guys from our side playing two guys from Fire Guys. Okay, and one of the Fire Guys is just holding this girl in a headlock, and he had been like dragging her
Whoa.
around. Yeah, no, but this is his girl, if you want to call her that, and he's like dragging her around the party like that, and she's willingly going with him, which is a whole other story. So yeah, I know. So
Fuck, dude.
so our friend goes, man, look at this dude right now. Like, what is going on with him? Like, why is he like, what's going on? And this random fire guy who's not even playing pong, who's just kind of doing what I'm doing, like
Who do you know
chilling
here?
on the sideline.
What does he
goes-
do, Lau?
He's a firefighter.
No.
Oh, I see what you did there. So he goes, "What'd you say, bro? That's my guy."
What?
And my buddy goes, "I'm sorry, what?" He's like, "What'd you say, bro? Like, that's my guy. Like, step, let's go." And buddy's like,
First of all, who talks like that?
this random fire dude. Yeah, exactly, right? So my friend goes,
Catch these hands, dude.
my friend goes, "Man, like, chill. We're playing pong. Like, chirps are gonna get thrown. Like, relax." And he just runs up to my friend and knocks him in the face,
What the fuck?
like out of nowhere, just knocks him. And
KO'd?
no, like just no. It was like a light punch, but like he punched him.
Throwing feathers.
Like this kid was like 110 wet. Like,
I imagine.
He's a firefighter?
yeah, I know. And he's trying to go after
Jesus.
this guy, and like he fights him. Well, tries to fight him. Only gets one punch in, and we like separate it. We spent like hours trying to defuse this guy, trying to like get him to calm down. Find out later, he wasn't even invited to the party. None of the other fire guys even liked
Didn't
him.
even sound like a big event. Like, how did he even get in? Like, how did he even show up and everyone was like,
Exactly,
oh yeah,
man.
for sure.
Exactly.
He's cool here.
They, I guess he kind of like showed up and they're like, oh, okay, well, we're not going to do anything about
who
it,
the
I
fuck
guess.
are you, bruh?
No, like,
Jesus.
they know him from work, but like they were just like, okay, well, I guess we'll just put up with him. And then,
I
yeah.
hate that when someone's like not super tight with the squad and just kind of rolls up
Yeah.
and fucks up the party.
Yeah, so he like fucks off and like does his own thing for about an hour and a half. Then he comes back later. He tried to fight someone else at the party too. Comes back later and he's like, yeah, you two, y'all ready to talk now?
Oh fuck.
And the guy that he punches goes, shut the fuck up, Muhammad Ali. Keep walking. And Buddy turns
Yo, flames. Good thing there's firefighters there because that was flames.
That was a fucking
Yeah.
burn, dude.
Yeah.
Holy
all the fire
shit.
guys start laughing too. Buddy turns around, walks out, and leaves. It was amazing.
Dude.
Amazing.
Wow.
Dude got flamed.
Yeah.
Absolutely torched.
Yeah. We're like, this is
I
like.
don't know how he's coming back from that, really.
Pawn
Mark
kept
up
on
George
going
W.
to, right? Yeah, Pawn kept on going to, right? And then he comes back to the table and says that. And my friend said that. And everyone around, like the entire people, like population of this party was near the table. Every single person was like, oh.
Oh, classic like cafeteria shit.
Yeah, it was unreal.
Anyways, what was I? Oh, it's fucking. Since this room's just full of like a mountain of testosterone, it's Met Gala season, boys.
What is that? Is that
If you can you explain to me what it is?
me? Okay.
My favorite. Okay,
are
my
you gonna let me explain it? Or are you just gonna talk? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Jake?
I'm gonna unplug my shit, right?
Met Gala. It's where the New York Mets. Am I close?
I don't know.
So you don't know either?
My best way I can describe it is just for famous people to look famous and shit.
To wear like Jordans, but also a huge ball gown and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's not fire fit, actually, probably. Maybe. I don't know. Next week, we're going to come back and we're going to hit you with a reaction video of outfits from the Met Gala.
Okay.
I'm going to do that. I think that's A1, how to
Hit
get
you right in
how to
the
get
face
the
with it.
views.
Like a firefighter at Lau's party.
I was scrolling the gram earlier and someone posted on their story a picture of two females. I don't know who it was, but they were both in attendance at the Met Gala. And one of them was wearing like this really like blue dress, and another one was wearing this really orange dress.
That's fuck you, Lau. It's the Jenners, goddammit.
okay.
Get out from under the rock. I already know.
I guess I'm
I've
ignorant.
seen it.
But anyways, she posted this picture and then she posted another picture directly afterwards, and it was the two dudes from Dumb and Dumber in their orange suit and blue suit.
Nice.
And
Hey.
I laughed. It was pretty good.
See, that's
It was pretty
chirps.
It was pretty good.
That's a good chirp.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
No, some of their outfits are insane.
I'm
Dude.
gonna hang by the bar and put out the vibe.
Dude, Travis Scott, did you see what Travis Scott was wearing?
Nope.
I don't know, something Game of Thrones probably.
No, he was wearing like it literally looked like he was wearing like a uniform for like a German Nazi soldier.
Whoa. Heavy. He'd be one to be able to get away with it though.
Yeah,
Like it
Just
was
because I don't know why.
It was pretty edgy.
it's true.
It was edgy. All right. Well, yeah, because you know what? I was trying to look through Twitter earlier for shit to go over, and it was it was 95% Met Gala. I'm like, I don't want to fucking talk about that.
I don't know anything about
I don't know anything about it because I don't know what it is. As far as I'm concerned, they just show up to like a big red carpet, and that's like the whole event.
Is there food? Like
I
do
don't
they
know.
drink?
My best guess, I think they can drink, but like, fuck,
I
don't
mean,
know.
when do they not drink? But like,
I mean,
does someone talk? Do people perform?
I did like I don't know,
I have
man.
so many questions.
It's for famous people to look famous and shit. That's it. That's what it is.
So like you're saying we can't go?
Fuck no.
Okay, yeah.
Yo, speaking of actually like award shows and whatever, I tweeted this the other day on the podcast account. Congratulations to Tiny Meat Gang for
We'll
winning a
figure it out.
streamy. And now we're back.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Anyways, what direction we want to fucking take today, man? Do you ever go through? I don't actually. I can answer this already. You didn't go through a black phase, I would say.
What do you mean
go
a
through
black phase?
Everyone goes through a black phase, I would think.
Please.
And don't say because
Please
when you got
define.
your ear pierced.
Can I have a
your ears pierced.
definition of what a black phase is?
I don't know. Everyone goes through that, like where they think that's the style, like like the baggy clothes and whatever. Are you okay over there, dude? What are you doing? Stop fucking.
I'm fine.
I'm confused. Can you just define it a little bit thoroughly?
Are you serious? You guys never even heard the term like a black phase, or are you just fucking with me right now?
No, I think that's just called. Really?
Whoops.
My ears just died a little bit, but that's okay.
A black phase.
You dress in baggy shit. Obviously, you get your ears pierced, but I think everyone gets their most people get their fucking ears pierced at some point.
No. I don't think I ever influenced my attire or behavior based on the people or music.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think you ever did. You were just a white kid through and through, like always.
But like, I used to ride my mountain bike all the time and go build jumps, and like on my playlist, it was a mix of.
I was gonna say, name one black guy who was a dirt jumper.
There's one kid named Max. His dad was on the SWAT team, local police.
Cool.
Yeah.
But no, so that's why I was hesitant to ask this question because I was like, you never did, and you really didn't either.
Lala's just been cool since time.
Why are you saying you can't be cool otherwise?
Since time, Lala's been cool since time.
So you're not cool if you didn't go through a blackface?
I wouldn't really describe myself as cool.
Okay. Modesty. Nice.
Well, no, like in high school, I was never really like the cool kid.
You were really well liked though.
I just wanted to get along with everyone. That was pretty much it. Like I didn't want to have any.
I don't think anyone had beef with Lyle.
It was just me, man.
Okay, so unanimously, I've gone through probably the biggest black phase of everyone here.
Yeah, pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Safe to say, Monarch
cool.
MA.
All right. Cool, man. Sick. Fucking bleep that shit too.
What did he say? I wasn't listening.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I referred to
it's
him
fine.
by a previous alias. Previous alias.
I've had four
aliases.
So far.
I think a new one's constantly.
We'll get one.
Fuck. This didn't work on you. Like your Instagram's still the same. Do your Instagram still have the like thing? Like you can see likes or whatever?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
It was supposed to be like gone, right? Or something like that for a week?
I don't know if it's for a week. It was pretty indefinite. Like I still can't see the number of likes on stuff.
Wait, you can't?
No, it just says somebody and others.
Really?
Yeah. They rolled it out. They're test running it in Canada, apparently.
No way.
Because we're apparently a small catchment group.
No, I don't.
An entire country. Yeah, no, and they got rid of it, and people were kind of shitting.
No. Look.
Yeah. Okay. Well, fuck you. And clearly, it's not for everybody then.
Are you out here watching Julian Newman highlights?
Is that who this is?
Big old step back.
All right, this dude's just showing off. Oh, fuck. Yeah. So, anyways, so they got rid of it. Do you think they're gonna follow through with it for the rest, like the entire app, all over the world?
I don't know.
And if they do, how do you think people are gonna react? I feel like people are gonna freak the fuck out.
I think it's a good thing long term.
I think so too.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's definitely a good thing long term. However, like everyone is gonna be like, "Excuse me."
Like people are gonna freak out at first.
How are people gonna know how much clout I have?
Exactly.
I mean,
once people adjust, I think it'll be fine. Because, well, I mean, again, in the long term, I think it's just gonna change the perspective on like how people do business. And somebody that I follow, he's like some developer or whatever, and he said he's like the thing that people are gonna have to learn to focus on is instead of the likes and comments is the number of like people reached and the impressions that your post gets or whatever. And I don't know, because your guys' accounts are still like the personal accounts or whatever, because you can only really see the insights if like Rebecca has one and I have one. You can see the insights when you turn it into like a business account. Which there's no reason to actually do that unless you are a business. But once you can see the insights, yeah, you can see like the impressions and whatever. And he's like, that's going to be the most important is the people you reach and how many shares, and the share button's going to be huge.
And how do people react to your stuff?
Yeah,
I get it.
Like the engagement as a whole, as opposed to just like seeing this number of likes and judging that off of, or judging a person off of the amount of likes they get. There's going to be, I think it's just going to change the perspective.
That's how we hit our stride, man. It sounds like the most honest way to make a living.
Yeah. Low-key a little sad that it's come down to that, but
it gets rid of like the superficial side of things. But yeah, you wonder just how many of these like Instagram thoughty models.
That's their way of getting rid of the fake accounts, right?
I think it would have something to do with it. I think it might affect it. Because that really fucked over some people. Like there was, did I tell you this? So Instagram, like a month or two ago, they did this sweep, and basically it got rid of like the ghost followers, like all these kind of inactive fake accounts or whatever, these like spammy accounts. And people lost like millions of followers. Like somebody went from like 9 million to like 2 million followers because 7 million of her followers were all these fucking ghosty accounts, like inactive accounts.
Like accounts that she just like dropping dollars for, or just
not even. They're just like people that they're either completely inactive, have like no posts, shit like that. These like spammy ones, these like, you know, these porn ones that always try and like request to see like DMs and stuff and whatever with like no followers and whatever.
Love
like
those.
that type of stuff. I'm not sure of like any other ones, but yeah, a lot of these like inactive accounts or whatever, like that type of stuff. But that like at the same time, obviously people were pissed because that does affect business, right? Because these brands make deals based on how many people you're reaching. And if you're reaching 2 million as opposed to 7 million, that's a big fucking difference of people.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot of people, aka a lot of dollars.
Yeah.
That you can avoid spending. Because you would probably, a company would spend a lot more money on endorsing somebody with 10 million than 3 million.
Yeah, for a business that's not exactly ideal. Yeah, I don't really know what I would do as a business owner if my Instagram was just in shambles.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know, I mean, okay, reverting back to what we were originally talking about. Getting rid of the number of likes thing, good long term. It'll get people to focus on things elsewhere.
I agree.
And not giving a shit about the amount of likes you get. Because that's literally, I mean, everyone's guilty of it. I'm guilty of it. Looking at how many likes like I get in a day or whatever, or comparing my likes to somebody else, or seeing somebody else's thing and be like, wow, their post, they have this many followers and they only got this many amount of likes. Like their engagement kind of sucks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's always just like everyone's comparing themselves to somebody else. And this is definitely going to prevent that, I would say. People just fucking go back to what Instagram was for, just like sharing photos. That's literally what it was for.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'm fine with that.
Let's
okay
take
with
a
that.
big step back.
It's for the people who we follow and the people who follow us, aka hopefully friends, to see the pictures that we want them to see. That's it.
I'm just hoping for the business people, like people that are trying to do business through Instagram, I hope it doesn't affect them. Like the small people that are trying to like build a brand off of it and whatever. Big corporate companies couldn't give a shit. But like someone trying to build something.
Where one door closes, another opens, man. There could be room for something where people who just want to flex clout, you know, another Instagram with another catchy name.
Yeah. I'm not mad or like nervous to see what happens to all these fucking models. I'm curious to see what they'll do. Like their whole brand's going to change. And all these superficial people that's all it is likes and going places to share photos and whatever. That is going to change.
I hope it like
exponentially.
I hope it like cuts out those dudes who are like Supreme Patty.
Fuck, just shitty Instagram comedy.
Those guys, like, just get rid of it, man.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do?
Like you can't even see the amount of views things get anymore.
I don't like seeing following an account based on a general interest, and then it turns into ads for other accounts.
Yeah, where they like
I'm
hit
not
a certain
either.
follower count and then they just they'll do promo posts and whatever.
You know,
that shit's kind of
like 1 in every 5 posts is like an ad. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I just want to see pictures of cool trucks.
But yeah, it's like at a certain point,
flames.
you don't want to see that truck account start like advertising some fashion brand or whatever.
Yeah.
Because it's just, it's not the right lane.
Don't start plugging drilled because you hit 11K.
Yeah, once you hit 10K and you get that swipe up option.
God.
That's what I'm working for, man. I'm working for that swipe up option in your
jokers.
stories. Let's talk about more fucking, since,
Mom and Dad
again,
don't
we're
fight.
in a room full of testosterone here. Let's get 3 dudes' perspective on some relationship stuff here. So,
Here we go.
this one's pretty fucking self-explanatory, but in all of our individual opinions, what is the best way to dump someone? And not to say in person, obviously, because that's super fucking obvious.
Why?
But see if you can elaborate on it a little bit more.
The best way to...
Like, do you prolong the process? Like if it's kind of... God damn it.
Sorry, man.
You're also...
Pause. Dead air. We need to fix this.
You've got a toe peeking out. It's bugging me, dude.
Zoom in on that.
It's like you're flipping it off, dude. It looks so gross. Ew.
Socks don't have a long shelf life. Best way to dump somebody.
Yeah. Let's say
It's you, it's not me.
it's going south. Things are going south. Do you kind of stay in it? Or do you just bite the bullet and do it kind of ASAP? And how does one go about it? Do you just have a proper... Obviously, any adult should have a proper sit-down conversation and do it that way. Anyone with any kind of respect for themselves and the other person should do it that way.
The exact wording of the question is, what is the best way to dump somebody? Correct.
Yes.
In each of our own opinion.
Who's going first?
I'll start.
Well, I kind of just fucking...
I'll
said-
start. Okay. Best way to dump someone. What you said is the right way to dump someone. Put it that way.
Is it the best?
That's not the coward's... Here's the coward's way out. Let's say, role play. Keith, I'm a coward. Be detached until they just do it.
So you just
you just kind of remain in it until they're
Just
the one
kind
to pull the
of,
cord?
yeah, but just like, don't be a terrible person, but
So like she's texting you all the time and you're just replying with like, cool. Sweet.
that's the shitty way.
There's definitely those points where you're like, I can't do it, so I'm just going to turn her off of me so much that she wants to dump me.
Yeah, which in...
It's so bad.
Okay.
So bad.
Bad karma, right? But like,
Yeah.
in a way, you're not the one dumping anymore. However, long term, you're like, I've programmed the situation to do it for me.
What if she just never does it?
God.
Yeah, and now you're married.
And like, now you're married.
You
Well,
just fucking just leave at the altar or what? Like, at that point, you're like, okay, there is no backing down here. What do I do?
LBH, let's be honest.
No, it's like, all right, does anybody object? And you're just like looking at the front row, like,
Come on,
get out.
guys.
just faked it. Just throw up at the altar. Oh, fuck.
You like Louis C.K. panic. You're just gay. I'm gay.
I'm gay.
What are you saying? Gay? I guess gay. Yeah.
It's not even English.
Fuck. I didn't want it to have to come to that.
You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't fucking dump me. God. There's one guy like 20 rows back who's like, yes.
Finally.
I've been waiting for this. It's like you're kind of gay. One of your gay friends is like, fucking yes.
Yes.
One
of us.
One of us.
Okay, but yes, the best way, the right way, the good karma way. Do it. Rip it off like a fucking Band-Aid.
Just do it.
Yeah, dude, just be honest.
However, I think as a young man, I did the way we just talked about. As a young man, I did.
I have
Really?
two. Yeah, I have two. I'm guilty of it.
I've seen. Have you ever seen? Just like, a lot of people don't really change their relationship status on Facebook now. But have you ever seen the one where they
Facebook's so
just like
dead.
change it to single, or it's complicated, and then that fucking spikes it, and then
That's the inciting incident to the big argument.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
It goes to it's complicated, and then you talk it out, and you're like, I don't know, I like Tim better, and boom, it's over.
Talk about, just a super insecure relationship.
Listen, Stacy, you're pretty cool. Okay,
But your mom,
your mom.
She's got it going on.
Yeah,
Let me say that.
let me just put this lightly.
Let me say that one
Stace.
thing. Okay. Well, you did. Fuck. Did you even answer?
He did. He said Facebook.
We just discussed
Facebook.
it.
Okay. Cool. Facebook. Nice.
Like if it was real, like I don't know, man.
Nice.
I would honestly
Throwback
just,
to,
be
like,
honest about it.
09.
well, the thing is,
Like a proper sit down conversation
Yeah.
is definitely necessary.
like you said, you already know the answer. Three of us aren't just gonna sit here and suck each other's dicks and agree with each other.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We're
So we've got
like,
kind of three different ways of going about it.
the right way to do it.
We go like
We all know
one.
what we're
Yeah, we
doing.
got like 1, 2, and 3 in terms of.
We all know the right way. We all gave
Everyone
a
knows
good
the right
example of a bad way.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't do it, like man up and just talk. Fuck you. Fuck. Like, dude,
Straight up.
that guy sucks anyways.
Wasting time.
That dude sucks anyways.
Next question. Thank you.
Okay. Pre breakup, back to when you first meet, first date. How many? If you go for dinner, how many drinks is acceptable to have? Do you think
3.
Oh,
3 drinks?
3 is the cap.
3 you can't go any more
Cap.
than 3.
Really?
And what's an ideal drink? I don't think you can do beer.
Depends, man. Is she allowed to drink yet?
All right.
Well, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So
I'm just kidding.
Let me.
If she's the same age as this fucking podcast, yeah.
Hey.
We'll go east to
Hey.
west again here. West to east. I don't know.
North south.
What's a whatever. You have an aperitif, a cocktail, like a nice light, Manhattan, old fashioned, and then boom, a glass of wine or the other drink with the meal.
Mhm.
Then you have a digestif. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. They got 3 names.
The intended use.
Yeah, you get a port. You guys ever had port?
Yeah.
Viewers, port rocks.
Yeah. No.
Port rocks.
You're not trying to be like obnoxiously shit-faced
No.
at their state.
Just
Really?
giving off the vibe like, great, this guy is 75 on the inside.
Oh, do you have any
Going,
just vermouth?
Going back to
cool. This
the-
guy's interesting.
Going back to the Instagram accounts that plug ads, there's like always like that text who's just like, oh my God, how's your date? Oh, it was amazing.
What the fuck
I
was that?
went and she outdrank me under the table. We had about 6 bottles of wine. I think I'm in love.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. So, that would be too much.
Yeah, what if she starts pounding him back?
That's a good, right?
In my opinion, not into it. If you start just throwing back drinks,
It's a
there's
big-
no second date.
No.
No.
You wouldn't give the first one benefit of the doubt? What if she was still like mad interested?
She got so shit-faced and still wanted to like proceed with physical things. No. Put you in a cab. Bye.
Yeah, no.
Like maybe date 2 if you tell me that you had a rough day for some reason you didn't bring it up the day of the date.
Yeah.
I'm not about that.
I think that at that point, second date, you got to do something that's not restaurant related. Do something else. And if she shows up shit faced, fucking cut it off. She just shows up done for already, and we're like, we are at the beach right now.
We're going to mini
Well,
putt,
see,
and you just
we were
showed
at
up.
Great
mini
place to
putt.
drink.
Yeah, it's
Lil'
true.
Tim
Actually,
is here.
that was a bad example. Yeah, mini putt, also a fucking great place to drink. Fuck, dude.
Fuck, man.
Drinking is great everywhere. What am I saying?
Damn.
Good lord.
There's a lot of holes in our argument, Lau. You want to weigh in on this? How many drinks?
I
guys
would
all
say,
agree?
I don't know, man. It fully depends on where you're going. Like, if you're going to, like, some fancy...
Obviously, it's tough. Hypothetically, let's say you're not driving. Because obviously, if you're driving, that changes things.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But yeah,
like,
I would, 3 is safe.
If you go to, like, a fancy sit-down restaurant and, like, you get a bottle of wine, sure, of course. But if you're planning on, like...
That leaves me in a tough spot 'cause I'm
going
not
to-
a wine drinker.
Well, no,
3
but, like,
individual beverages, and let's say 2 bottles of wine.
And one sitting?
No.
Good.
Let me put
God.
it. Let me fix that.
that was great.
That's
me-
you starting to sound like
Backspace,
that guy
edit.
from My New Haircut. Jäger bombs. He just listing all the fucking douche drinks he had. 3 cocktails, 2 bottles of J-Law, and then like a bunch of other dumb shit like Belvedere Martini. No, you can have the 3 individual drinks or splitting 2 bottles of wine. I think is cool. That's
Okay.
that's a bit more.
Okay.
That's a bit more, but that's not all the hard stuff.
No, I'm into that. I like that.
Yeah. I think, yeah, at that point, it
but
also...
like it fully depends, though, right? Like, sorry, like
there's so many, there's
Don't
so many
apologize. He
variables.
interrupts fucking everybody.
yeah, no, but like if you're planning on like going to like
Fuck you.
happy hour at like Earl's or somewhere like that,
Oh, dude,
And,
shout
like-
out Earl's Happy Hour.
or like you're planning on going like to the disco afterwards.
What fucking year are we in?
Yo, 1976. No.
Dude, that was awesome.
If you're going to a club afterwards, like, what do you think's gonna happen? There's not gonna be a 3 drink limit.
Weird.
You're not
Why
gonna.
are you going
you're
to
not,
the club on a date?
Listen, man.
I think the more...
I'm not saying that I'm going on dates to the club. I'm just saying it depends on where you're going.
Right. The more dates you go on, I think, the limit raises.
Yeah, if you're going to
Obviously.
TED Talk, you're not getting. Like,
We're talking first
plastered.
date here. But obviously, if you're down to third date, like, you're pretty, like, I don't know, I think you're comfortable with each other to kind of have a few more.
You can get loose.
You can get
times-
loose. Well,
you
that's usually
times-
when you never know what might happen. I don't know.
Snake.
I don't know. I don't know if that's like that's. Do you guys think that's an okay premise?
Like the third date thing? That's
Well,
strictly third date.
to like, if you're with a partner and you're gonna do it for the first time, you both be drunk.
No,
No.
especially fucking this day and age. No way.
For
That's
sure.
risky, dude.
No, absolutely not.
It's like if that's kind of like in both of your heads, you got to make sure like she's coherent, obviously. Like this fucking no way. Obviously, yeah, for sure. I'm stumbling over my words here. Cut her off at like 2, maybe 3. Same for you.
See you about to be like, listen, you can't drink no more.
Like, dude, we're fucking. You're sober. Yeah, cuz don't worry about it. Don't fucking worry about it. But no, yeah, I
You're
think
so controlling.
that's like dangerous territory to be flirting with. I don't know.
All right, Tonto, let's jump off it.
Okay.
Next one.
What did I have?
Switch it up.
Okay, would you ever swipe right to someone? I mean, hypothetically, single you. Would you ever swipe right on Tinder or any dating app, let's say, to someone you know in real life?
We all have.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hi, Mom. No, I'm just kidding. My mom's not watching this. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure everyone here has.
Yeah.
I need a moment. I'm about to say something crazy. I just need to, so I don't say it.
You don't say it?
So I don't.
You're doing good. Just take a deep
What do
breath.
I need to do
Why? We're talking about Tinder, and then you're like, oh, something about mom. Come on.
Listen, man.
People making accounts for like their moms.
Oh no.
Stop. Cut all that out. But yeah.
What would you do if you came across your mom on that shit?
I would lose.
First of all, why is your age
that could actually happen.
It could.
That could happen. So, someone's mom is on the market, whatever.
Oh yeah, it could. I know plenty of women my mom's age that are on like Bumble and stuff.
Yeah.
Like plenty.
Interesting avenue that took. What do you do?
I think you just have to cage it.
Sorry,
What?
what?
I don't think that's what that means.
I do not think that's the
No
answer.
way, dude.
No.
I'll take my headphones off.
Oh man.
Is the reaction you'd have when you see you're a mother and on a dating app? Be like, come on.
Fuck.
You guys are super sick.
I'm
If
only partially
yo, I'm
concerned.
gonna make a cease and desist clause if that shit ends up on the real pod.
It's going in.
I'll
dude.
take y'all to court. This will be the last episode if that goes on.
Okay. So you and Rebecca been on a trip. You and Rebecca been on a trip. How long were you guys together before you actually went on that trip though?
Our first thing we went to Disneyland one time. And
Was that after a year though? Or was that?
that was 1 year.
Oh, it was 1 year?
That was like a year and 4 months.
Okay, so that's like more than enough time. What do you think is like what's the minimum amount of time before you can go away with a significant other? The 3-month
Minimum?
mark?
I don't know, man. Because I do know how I feel about it. But it really speeds up the way your relationship moves. If you're dating someone for a month, maybe 2, and you go on a trip, and then you really see how that person functions.
I was gonna say, I think it could ask. I think it'll answer a lot of. Yeah, that'll tell you a lot about a person, how they act in a fucking airport,
how they travel. That's a big thing.
But yeah, it'll tell you a lot about a person. Like even going away with a friend, you're like, I can't fucking stand this person after a week.
I've
Imagine
never
like
gone away
a
with
week or 2 with a significant other.
I've never gone away with a significant other.
Y'all
kind of
trying to string together a Mexico trip, and I've always shut it down. I was like, I like you guys right now.
Yeah,
I don't want to fuck that up.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
We got a good thing going on.
We see these like posts of all the boys, like 10 to 15 guys going on a trip.
Yeah, but I imagine all
If
those
it's
dudes
just
just
the 3
suck
of
each
us-
other's dicks and stuff.
Well,
so.
yeah, but no, if it's just the 3 of us, like friendships are gonna end.
it's gonna be a twosome after that. Like someone's getting ousted.
Yeah,
I can
it's not gonna
imagine.
be good. It's probably gonna be me.
It'd be me. I'm the most dramatic.
Oh, 100%. But for this, we'll just say
I'm going home. I'll see you later.
Damn, that was quick.
Shit. Well, I guess it's just us
you just
now.
high key agree with it like mad quick.
Yeah,
probably. It'll probably be.
You've been on the outs for a while, bud.
Yep.
We just look at each other like, yeah, I think so. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. So it's welcome back, guys, to JNL Just a Podcast.
JNL, LJ. I don't know. Fuck. I think
JNL sounds better.
we have to go through like a complete rebrand.
Let's rebrand it.
All right, that's gonna wrap it up this week, guys. Lyle, thanks for coming out.
Hey, thanks for having me.
This is Lyle D'Souza.
been
He's
a
our
pleasure.
guest for this week.
Well, last names and everything.
Yeah, whoa, big time docs. Nice. Everyone, look him up.
Big dogs.
Big docs, dude with the big docs.
This is Jake Jingle Bells.
Good porn name.
I mean, it'd have to be ball related.
Yeah, I think so. All right. Anyways, yeah, Lyle, thanks for coming out.
Thanks for having me.
Keith, thanks for coming out. This might be the last time we ever fucking see you on here. You never know. I don't know. If you guys like the fucking hoodie I'm wearing, feel free to get one of those. There's a code down in the description of this video for 20% off at californiaapparel.com for this hoodie and a whole bunch of different other colors and shit and t-shirts and all kinds of stuff. Dad hats, those are popular. Look, he's got one.
It's not California, but
It's not,
it's
though.
a dad hat.
Should be, but it's not. Yeah, all rise. All rise. All rise.
All right.
All rise, and we'll see you guys next week.
The
Peace
Right
out.
Honorable JK's Just Podcast.
Bye. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of JK's Just a Podcast. We sure hope you enjoyed it. If you like what we do and support the podcast, please donate to the Patreon for exclusive bonus content at patreon.com/justapodcast or hit the link in the description of this video. You can also listen to the episodes on iTunes, Google Play, and Spotify. And don't forget to leave that 5-star review. It is greatly appreciated and helps us out a ton. Follow us on Twitter at JK_Just a Podcast and Instagram at JK It's Just a Podcast. Until next week, take care, everybody. Peace out.